What is up, guys? It's Onion1022 here, and I'm gonna actually just show you some Easter eggs that I found pretty interesting within Project M. Okay, first things first. Now I put it on Mega. I put this on like Mega Smash. That way it would be big, because this Easter egg's gonna kind of weird you out. So you'll probably think, wait, isn't that just Final Smash? See, if you hold the R button. If you hold the R button while selecting Bowser and keep holding it till you select your stage, you'll end up as Giga Bowser. Now the thing with Giga Bowser, he's way more powerful than regular Bowser. But the bad thing is, he can't pick up any items. He can grab, but he can't pick up any items. He can't use the Smash Ball because it'll just revert him because it won't even affect him. So he's good in an aspect of power. But when it comes to using items you really want to use, you can't count on Giga Bowser. Nope. So that's the first Easter egg that I wanted to show you that I found pretty interesting. Now, the second Easter egg is actually going to be used with Smash Ball with all the Legend of Zelda characters in their Melee or per se Ocarina of Time costumes. Because if you notice, now this is Melee or Ocarina of Time Zelda. You're probably gonna think, wow, he's a girl. What an idiot. But this is part of the Easter egg that I just want to show you. Ooh, sticker. I want that. Thank you. Plus, I'm gonna keep it on Mega because I think it'll be a bit easier to spot, and it'll be a bit easier to show you, and it'll be faster. Alright. Now, you know Ganon, Link, and Zelda are part of the have a Triforce, right? Well, if you, with the Ocarina of Time costumes, it'll show the Triforce on their hands. Now, this will happen every time with the Ocarina of Time outfits, but it will not happen with the with their regular outfits from Brawl. Now, I've changed it to Sheik, and it's still there, as you can see. Now, the way to tell which Triforce they have is look very closely and see which one is white. And as you can see, it's the bottom left. Now, there's an Easter egg within this stage that I need to show you that I think it's kind of creepy. And it's a thing of tingle, and it says, "I'm watching." Now, make sure to check outside your window. Make sure you're not being watched by a little creepy guy, because this is kind of creepy, okay? Now I'll do Link. Now, you won't be able to see his, like, immediately, but I'll do a taunt, and then I'll pause it, and then I'll show you it. Now, what I thought was cool is that you can tell the difference when you look at the Master Sword, but it looks like the developers of Project M are just amazing at this. I wish. Now, I will warn you, Project M 3.6 is coming out soon, and I'm really excited for it. It looks awesome, but the bad thing is, I'm still waiting on a release date, and they still don't got one. Okay, so as you can see, it's right here. Now, see if we can, There we go. Now, as you can see, it's the bottom right, so that means it's the Triforce Courage. Zelda has the Triforce of Wisdom, which only means Ganondorf has the Triforce of Power. And I'll still show you it, because I still think this is a pretty cool thing, because it just amazes me. I think it just amazes me. It's just amazing. I love everything about Project M, but there are a few things that I wish they would fix. And one is that the fact that Sonic, I'll show you it, okay? It has to do with Sonic, but it just kind of ticks me off because they didn't think about the, well, I'll just show you. I'll tell you when we get to Sonic. But Sonic won't be, like, until later, alright? So, once Smash Ball shows up, I'll get it. This is known as dash dancing. It's supposed to be used by like competitive players, but I'm a casual. I don't really care. I mean, as long as I do good, I'm good with anything. Damn, where's that smash ball? Like, it's taking forever. But anyway, now the thing is, with Ganon, they still use his melee counterpart because I'm pretty sure they were counting on making his melee costume, so that's probably why they did it. But I still like everything about it. Now you will notice, if you press the B button, you don't have your Warlock punch anymore, but you can float in the air for about like a brief second. So, but his Warlock power, actually, if you hold down his down taunt, his Warlock power has gone into his blade, which I think is amazing. And I wish they would have used the old voices with the costume as well, but that would have made this version a bit longer to make, if you ask me. Damn, where is that smash ball? Like, I just take it for? Hang on, I need to go to a different stage because it's taking longer than it should. Let's try Metal Cavern. Now this is a Mario stage. I feel like an idiot. I picked the Mario stage with the Legend of Zelda character. This kind of feels ridiculous. Now, I will show you an Easter egg that's actually within this level. It's actually pretty interesting. I actually found it out on YouTube by somebody else. I don't remember his YouTube name, but if you look up Easter eggs, he'll show you pretty much every Easter egg he found in Project M. Now, this is the cavern of the metal cap. Now, pretty much, this sign can be read, but it's hard, so don't bother reading it unless you're really good at reading. Oh wait. To read a sign, stand in front of it and press B. Press the B time. You did like you just did now. Now this is the map of the place, so it's pretty confusing map. Now, the thing is, this is a remastered stage of the Nintendo 64 Metal Cavern. So I have to say, this is amazing of what they've done. And it just mind-blows. There's a smash ball, finally. Whoops. Whoopsie. There we go. If only I could float, but that's like just crazy. And there you have it. Third Triforce of Power. Now for the next Easter egg, I'm actually going to do it with... I think I'll need All-Star for this next one.
Choose your character.
Actually, for the next few, I'll need All-Star. Okay. Alright, I'm going to need you two. Two Lucases and two Nets. And whoops on that net. Oh well. And last but not least, I will use Rob, Sonic, and Sonic. Now I'm going to go to the training room because this has the least amount of obstacles and interruptions. Okay, first things first. With Mewtwo, when you wear this outfit, if you look on the back, you'll see Pokemon 150. That's the Pokemon number of Mewtwo. So pretty much, you just figured out what Mewtwo's Pokemon number is. I am happy to help you. Now the next Easter egg is this. Alright, notice that Lucas is using the stick, okay? Look at it very closely. Got a good look at it? Okay. Now, this does have to do with the Easter egg. Now, I'm going to do the same attack, but something's going to be different. Yep, with the sword. Now, this is from the Earthbound games of Lucas's story, but I don't know the background story of it. If you do know the background story, put a comment in the section. Put a comment below. I'd be happy to know anything about the story. So, moving on to our next Easter egg. Now, here's regular Ness. Now look at his baseball bat very closely. As you can see, it's perfectly fine. Good shape. Probably could hit 3 home runs. Okay? Now, notice that it's now cracked. It has to, I think it has to do with the Earthbound series. I'm not sure. Like I said, if you know anything about it, put a comment below. I'd love to know anything about it. But it's just as if he got in a fight and it had just cracked his bat. It just kind of saddens me. Alright, moving on to our next Easter egg. Wrong Meta Knight. Well, alright, wait. Wrong taunt. Wrong taunt again. Alright. Now, oh well. Hopefully you can notice this. Now, this is the concept art for Meta Knight. And the thing is that if you look at his shadow very closely, it kind of looks like as if there's bat wings instead of butterfly. So moving on to our next Easter egg, I'm gonna have to pause this and get really close to Rob's eyes. Now, tell me what you see. Put a comment below. Because what I see is Mario Kart and something with what would look like you'd see in, well, not Mario Kart, my bad. Mario Tennis and something you would see from Mario Kart. Yeah, this is weird, but I think it's pretty cool in a way. But if you don't think it's cool, I would understand. So, moving on to our next Easter egg. Alright. Okay, you have regular Sonic. Now, as you can see, the streaks from his shoes are red. Perfectly normal, because his shoes are red. Now, here's Shadow, the Shadow skin for Sonic. As you can see, he doesn't even skate, even though he's got these awesome shoes. Now, they're black. Now, this I can understand, because Shadow's black. So, if you disagree with me, put a comment below. I don't care. It makes sense, okay? Now, this is supposed to be like a tail skin. It's not supersonic, because if you look at the shoes very closely, if you look at the shoes very closely, there's no. Now, as you can see, it's like red and white. It makes sense, because the shoes are red and white. And there's a hint of blue. Now, here's where Project M messed up. Okay, this is Silver Skin. What's the problem? What's the problem? As you can see, it's red streaks instead of the shoe color of his shoes. Now, this costume includes like 2 Easter eggs. First of all, messed up because it's red and white. Now, this is Jet Set Radio Sonic. Pretty much he has a spray can. Now watch. Now, as you can see, he's putting smoke spray. And it makes it interesting because it makes sense with this costume. Now, if you hold down the up on the control pad or up on one on a Wii remote, he will continue to do this. It makes it fun. And for any of you who don't know Mewtwo's Final Smash, here it is. At least in Project M. Now here's part of the second messed up part. It keeps going and then it stops. Now look how long this is. It's pretty darn long, isn't it? But that's what makes it interesting. And amazing. Now people keep saying Lucario's a Mewtwo wannabe, and I can't really blame them. Now, if you notice, his eyes glow when you do certain moves, and it's pretty cool. And well, I'm sorry to say, but that's all the time we have. I'm glad I was able to show you some of the Easter eggs I actually knew how to do, and I'll see you all next time.